Hi, I'm Tom from Cotswold Outdoor, and these are my favourite 8-ish insulated jackets for this season. Going light to heavy, we're going to start off with the now ubiquitous Atom LT by Arc'teryx. For the full video, click up here. This is great because it has got their core loft insulation in the body, but then lightweight stretch microgrid fleece panels in the sides. So you get low bulk, so really great for layering, and it also packs down really small when you're not using it as well. Layering piece without a hood, we do it with the hood as well if you want the hood too. Windproof, very heavily water resistant, but like I say, super thin, so it will form part of that layering system really easily. Talking of the layering system, we've got an alternative model from Montane. This is the Fireball Lite. Once again, we've done a full video of this. This is very, very similar. It's got the hood, it's like an under helmet hood, so it's a nice snug fit, so there's no adjustment on it. It's got elasticated hem and your two hand-warm pockets, and once again, it's got a microgrid in the body, in the sides, and then the body's got insulation in it, synthetic again. So sticking with synthetic, obviously we talk about synthetic and down very often. We know that synthetic is going to be more reliable in damp conditions and retain some of its insulative properties, whereas down will be compromised a lot more by that. This is the Superflux jacket by Mountain Equipment. So synthetic, again, insulation, completely windproof outer, heavily water resistant, really nice hood that's stiffened, it's got a wire running through it to really help you sort of protect yourself in when the weather's awful. And this is quite a straight cut, so you can size it up as a mid-layer, size it up as your winter jacket for out and about, or you can size it up as a belay jacket. It's got the chunky gauge YKK zip with the other zip puller at the bottom, so you can pack it all down, clip it on your harness, be carrying it for belaying, or have it in your pack when you're hiking, and then whip it out when you need to, knowing it can go on top of your waterproof or everything else as long as you've sized it up to keep you warm for static periods. Going up again, the heaviest synthetic jacket I think that we do now. This is the Rab Nebula Pro. This is a fully featured mountain, what we would call a belay jacket. So super burly, really, really warm. Once again, it's got the drop back this time. It's got a lot of primer loft insulation in that synthetic insulation. Another double zip model, really nice hood. Over helmet hood that's wired as well, so it really helps you to hunker down there. Elasticated cuffs, and just generally like a boxy cut sized as a belay jacket to go over everything. But nothing wrong wearing it as your dog walking jacket, your day-to-day jacket, going to the pub, commuting, hill walking. Just you're probably going to get a little bit hot if you're wearing it for long periods, even in bad weather. So I'll have it stuffed in the stuff sack, in my rucksack, or clipped to my harness ready to go for when I'm belaying or static periods. Moving on to down now. So down has a higher warmth weight ratio than synthetic typically. So it'll pack down smaller for the same weight. It'll, as long as it's good quality, it'll loft better as well, and therefore it will be much more thermally efficient, which allows manufacturers to play with the form a little bit, get really super light face fabrics on it, just to encourage the down to loft as much as possible. This one is the down sweater by Patagonia. It's super soft ripstop nylon on top, windproof, heavily water resistant, but very, very light, so you'll want to be careful wearing it. It's just beautiful. Everything about it, it's got lightweight features. It's got your internal pocket, it's got your two hand-warm pockets, narrow gauge zip this time because it is designed more and cut more to be that mid-layer. Nothing wrong with using it as an outer layer. Obviously, it's not waterproof. It is windproof, water repellent, and it's got a really nice down-filled hood. I'm pretty sure as well, the Patagonias have got synthetic in the, a bit like the Arc'teryx, in the external baffles, which are more likely to get prone to getting caught, getting wet in inclement weather, things like the cuffs and that. So really, really nice, well thought out, good quality jacket with superior down. Okay, the other lightweight jacket, which I have reviewed already, this is the Cerium jacket. Cerium hoodie was called the Cerium LT before. This is the revised version. It is super lightweight. It feels like it's going to float away. Once again, designed as a mid-layer, so a little bit of a trimmer cut, but not super snug. You'll see how it fits me on my full video. 6 foot tall, wearing a medium at the moment. Like I say, it's a layering piece. It's got a nice under helmet hood that's got a little bit of adjustment on it too, because it's got the cord at the back. Narrow gauge zip, I mean really skinny zip on this one. Once you've got it on, you just want to be putting it up and down for the day. And again, synthetic in the synthetic insulation instead of down, where you're more likely to get them damp, so like at the cuffs and the hem. Beautiful jacket, really nice lightweight, and it comes with its own stuff sack. I talked about that on the other video, where you can remove the stuff sack if you want. So it just means that you can really use both hands to get it in there. So nice and easy. So next we've got the Lightline jacket by Mountain Equipment. This has been in Mountain Equipment's range maybe longer than I've been alive, and I'm not that young despite the good looks. So this is a stalwart of the range. I've seen it go through a few revisions, but it is still basically the same jacket, better than ever though. So This is a jacket that's really designed to be lived in. One of my best mates uses this for commuting, bouldering, working, everything for sort of 5 or 6 months of the year, probably longer than he cares to admit. Because like me, he feels the cold now. Classic jacket, except for down jacket, loads of insulation in it, big wide baffles in with a deliberately slightly lower grade of insulation in so they can pack more of it into there so it becomes more durable. Quite a few features to it. You've got your chunky gauge zip, you've got the extra zip puller at the bottom, you've got your hand warmer pockets, you've got a really nice hood that is just about helmet compatible, and it's got the wire through it too. This hood I really like because it is removable, so if you just want to wear it as a jacket, you don't want to be catching snow in the hood or anything, it is removable because it does have a proper downfill collar as well. Nice brushed chin guard too, and it just feels beautiful to wear. You're warm in seconds as long as you're warm when you go into it, because it doesn't make you warm, it traps the heat that's leaving your body, same with all these jackets, and you get your internal pocket too. Finally, by Arc'teryx, we've got the Thorium Parka. This is once again a beautiful jacket. You can see it's cut a little bit longer than some, and that's why, or potentially why, it's got the double zip here. Chunky gauge, once again synthetic in the areas where you're going to be encountering damp conditions, so like the hem, the cuffs, things like that. And this one is just a beautiful jacket. It packs down into a stuff sack, and it's also got dump pockets for your gloves too. Really good quality jacket. Now comes the difficult bit, trying to pick my favourite. It is very difficult. I'd be saying for all round, probably looking at the Patagonia down sweater for all round use. That's a beautiful jacket. For layering, I'm probably going to stick with my Atom LT. And if I wanted an out and about jacket in synthetic, I'd be looking at the Superflux by Mountain Equipment, I think. In terms of the down jackets for me, I'd love to test the Thorium Parka, but failing that, I'd be looking at my mate's Lightline and borrowing that for a while, because that's a really classy jacket.